Flagler needed 5 sets to dispatch Lindenwood. Now the Saints are 2-0 heading into day 2 of the Flagler Saints Classic. Flagler Volleyball starts now. Hi everyone, welcome to Flagler Gymnasium on the campus of Flagler College here in St. Augustine, Florida, along with producer Sadie Reese. I'm Dave Wenda. Glad to have you with us here on the Peach Belt Conference Network. So, Flagler, perfect yesterday, although they struggled against the Lions and needed all 5 sets to get that victory. Today, their first test is West Virginia Wesleyan, and then at 7:30 tonight, they'll take on Embry-Riddle, their regional rival, who they've played years and years over as a non-league opponent mostly, although I think they were in the same league when they both played NAIA ball years ago. But first up, it's the Bobcats of West Virginia Wesleyan, and let's look at their starting lineup. At outside hitter, a 5'10 junior, number 3, Joel Lala. At setter, a 5'5 junior, number 4, Peyton Hefner. In the middle, a 5'11 sophomore, number 7, Hope R.C. Reed. At outside hitter, a 6-foot freshman, number 14, Madison Boswell. At libero, a 5'8 sophomore, number 17, Autumn Molenhouse. The defensive specialist is a 5'10 sophomore, number 22, Mackenzie Yates. And the outside hitter, a 5'9 sophomore, number 27, Michaela Ayers. That's the starting lineup for head coach Nancy Wheeler and the West Virginia Wesleyan Bobcats. And now the starters for the homestanding Flagler Saints. On the outside, a 5'11 redshirt sophomore, number 2, Rachel Makovic. In the middle, a 5'11 freshman, number 5, Ariana Lopez. Also in the middle, a 6'2 junior, number 7, Logan Garcia. On the outside, a 5'10 freshman, number 13, Jordan Berglund. The setter, a 5'11 sophomore, number 14, Kennedy Muff. An outside hitter, a 5'9 redshirt junior. It's number 15, Victoria Bowerson. And at libero, a 5'6 freshman, number 16, Edie Lamoureux. That's the starting lineup for the Flagler Saints and head coach Matt Affolter. Saints are now 4-2 on the season after those 2 wins yesterday. They've beaten Belmont Abbey, Valdosta State, lost to Lewis and Eckerd in the tournament last week, and now beaten Shorter and Lindenwood. West Virginia Wesleyan is 0-2 on this season. They were scheduled to play a tournament last week in Berea, Kentucky, but all those matches were canceled. So this is their first action of the 2021 fall season. Our officials today, the first referee is Jeffrey Herrick. The second referee is Shireen Benedict. And our line judges are Jillian Burness and Alan Lauder. The Saints are on the right of your screen in their white over black uniforms, and the Bobcats on the left in the orange and black. Saints will have the serve. It's Edie Lamoureux doing the honors. Big swing and a kill right off the bat for West Virginia Wesleyan. That's Joel Lala, a junior out of Columbus, Ohio. Logan Garcia. Now Jordan Berglund. Wesleyan extending the point. Victoria Bowerson finishes it though. And a side out for the Saints. Cameron Fenner will check into the game to serve. Fenner was outstanding at the service line yesterday against Lindenwood, registering a number of aces. Bowerson. And that ball was touched. And a side out for West Virginia Wesleyan and the Bobcats. And an ace. A good start for the Bobcats here, who have struggled in this tournament. Bobcats were swept by both Embry-Riddle and Shorter yesterday. Logan Garcia on the slide attack. Now from the back line, it's Rachel Makovic. And another point for the Bobcats, who have stormed out to an early 4-1 lead. That ball just out. Checking in is Rebecca Makovic, and she'll serve. Bowerson goes to the bench. This one is wide. No touch by the Saints. Logan Garcia, and that touched the antenna. A point for the Bobcats.
Serving for the Bobcats, number 24, Maddie Carpenter.
That one up into the rafters. It might have helped Flagler. Fenner bumps it over. And that one is down. And the Bobcats are feeling it. Michaela Ayers with the kill. That one is long. A service error from the Bobcats gives it back to Flagler. Checking in to serve, Brooke Singleton, the 5'4" freshman out of Kissimmee. That one is long, over the block. Saints climb within one. Miscommunication, and Rebecca goes hard to the floor, nearly collided with Sister Rachel there.
Serving for the Bobcats, number 27, Michaela Ayers.
And an ace. Michaela Ayers. Rachel Makovic with the hammer. An excellent set by Muff. Allowed Rachel to really step into that one and let it rip. That one is down. Nice angle from Mackenzie Yates.
Serving for the Bobcats, number 17, Autumn Holdhouse.
Out of the back row, Rebecca, and this will be a chance for the Bobcats to set up their offense. Lamro with a diving stab. And it'll be a free ball here for the Bobcats, but they overpassed it. Now Rachel lines one up and puts it away. Rachel Makovic, who had the big game against Lindenwood. Double-digit kills again for Rachel.
Serving for the Saints, number 2, Rachel Makovic.
Jordan Berglund just has to punch that over. Saints out of system. Bump set from Lamoureux, and that's Jordan Berglund, the freshman, putting it away. Not the usual pace we've seen from Jordan early in her first collegiate season, but it got the job done. And the Saints again within one. Lamoureux could not dig that one. And the Bobcats earn the side out. Checking in to serve for West Virginia Wesleyan is Peyton Hefner. Bowerson off the block. And a block for the Bobcats. I believe that was Boswell who went up and rejected Tori Bowerson's attack. And another big finish. That's Mackenzie Yates, the sophomore. Berglund. And that was touched. So another kill for Jordan Berglund. Bowerson into the net. That one got caught up in the rafters and threw the Saints out of their attack. That one, a lucky fall there as the Bobcats pick up another point. Off the swing from Madison Boswell, and a timeout called by the Saints, who trail it here 5 in a surprising start to this match against West Virginia Wesleyan. Well, we'd like to thank some of the sponsors of Flagler Athletics. Academy Bus, we know the way. Bailey Group, no matter where you want to go, we'll help you get there. Ameris Bank, savings for the expected or unexpected. Atlantic Dodge, proud supporter of Flagler Athletics. Birchall & Company, find your home today. Buffalo Wild Wings, wings, beer, sports. Carmelo's, delivering old world quality. Carrabba's, so close you can taste it. South State Bank, welcome to banking forward. And Chick-fil-A, eat more chicken. Well, we are on day 2 of the Flagler Saints Classic, a 3rd year of this tournament. Last week, Flagler hosted a tournament as well. 5 total teams both weekends. So 4 matches total over 2 days for each of the participants. All these matches will be streamed live on the PBC network. Coming up at 3, it's Shorter and Embry-Riddle. And then around 5, Lindenwood and West Virginia Wesleyan, and then Flagler and Embry-Riddle close out the tournament at around 7:30. That should be a good one to watch. That one is long, a service error for Yates.
Serving for the Saints, number 8.
Cameron Fenner checks in. And the finish on the big swing by Michaela Ayers.
Serving for the Bobcats, number 14, Madison Boswell.
Ayers with 3 kills, along with Yates, the match leaders. Dumped by Muff. It's interesting to watch teams catch up to Muff's offensive game, the PBC setter of the year in the spring. But she loves to attack, and sometimes takes teams a while to adjust to know that they're going to have to put up the block for her just as well as who she may be setting, like Logan Garcia.
Rebecca serving.
Through the middle, Ayers is denied by Garcia.
Rebecca serving.
That one is out. No touch.
Rebecca to serve.
And a timeout called by West Virginia Wesleyan, who have seen their lead shrink to just 1 at 15-14. We'd like to thank more of our corporate partners of Flagler Athletics. Pizzali's Chianti Room for the true Italian food connoisseur. Capital Financial Strategies, a full-service financial company serving North Florida and South Georgia. Caldwell Banker Premier Realty, fulfilling the dream of home since 1906. Evans Automotive, quality work at a fair price. Fish Bites, set the hook. 5-star pizza, bigger, better, faster. Flagler Hospital, excellence as a way of life. Hero of Florida, your partner for the complete equipment lifestyle. Hybrid Design, advertising, graphic design, marketing. And Jersey Mike Subs, a sub above. West Virginia Wesleyan has, I think, surprised the Saints with this great start. The Bobcats have not won a set yet in this tournament. It's only 2 matches, granted. And they did play Embry-Riddle, who is a upper echelon Sunshine State Conference team, one of the better D2 conferences. We'll see the Eagles at 7:30 tonight against Flagler. Rachel Makovic skying and putting it down.
Number 2, Rachel Makovic. Rebecca serving.
And that one's too strong. Off the swing by Lala.
Serving for the Bobcats, number 24, Maddie Carpenter.
Overpass, dunked over by Moff. She didn't have much room to work with in terms of a set. So she just flipped that in no-look fashion over her right shoulder. And it goes as a kill, and the Saints have tied this up. Back set. Out of the back row, Rebecca. And now Ayers hit the antenna. And Flagler has taken its first lead of the match, 17-16. And a service error by Singleton. Not what the coaches had in mind there after they grabbed their first lead. And Singleton will talk to Matt Affolter on our way back to the Flagler bench. Rachel with a fastball. Wow.
Serving for the Saints, number 14, Kennedy Love.
Jordan Berglund goes off speed, and that hit the floor.
Number 13, Jordan Berglund. Love serving.
Saints starting to settle in. That's into the net. Another point for Flagler. And a timeout call by West Virginia Wesleyan, who have seen their lead evaporate and turn into a 3-point Saints advantage.
Your partner for the complete equipment lifestyle. Hybrid design, advertising, graphic design, marketing.
Take this opportunity to thank some more of our corporate sponsors. Moe's Southwest Grill. Welcome to Moe's. Mowry Law Firm, proud supporter of Flagler Athletics. 93 King Street, the smallest hotel in the ancient city. Northeast Florida Regional Airport, the smart choice for all your air travel needs. 123 Burger House, Grillin' and Chillin'. Pink Stork, faithfully female. PIP Printing, achieve your marketing goal. Holmes and Brackle Business Interiors, make space for more. Ray's Tire and Service for all your heavy-duty and commercial vehicle needs. And Salt Life, eat, drink, and be salty. Well, thanks for joining us here on a Saturday afternoon. We've had loads of volleyball, and we've got a lot more to come here at the Flagler Saints Classic. Now in its third year. I'm told West Virginia Wesleyan was a late add to this tournament. Savannah State was supposed to play, but had to withdraw, and so the Bobcats have been added to this field. And there's Lopez, the freshman.
Lopez and number 13, Jordan Berglund. Love serving.
That one into the block and down. Point for the Bobcats. Mackenzie Yates picks up a kill.
Serving for the Bobcats, number 17, Autumn Morehouse.
And that is in for an ace. The Saints have been good at reading serves and generally have made the right call, at least through a day plus of this tournament. But that one was laid in perfectly by Molenhouse. Bobcats back within two. Berglund has to just punch it over. Wasn't expecting to be fed that set. Berglund now winds up. Rips it home.
Serving for the Saints, number 2, Rachel Makovic.
That is out. Was it touched? No, it was not. And the Saints are 2 points away from taking this opening set. Good serve by Rachel. And it'll be a free ball coming for the Saints. Muff goes outside to Bowerson, and that's into the stands. Set point for Flagler. Off the block, extended by the Bobcats. And not this time. The Saints come away with a hard-fought first set victory, 25-19. We'll step aside, bring you some first set statistics and the start of the second set after this short break. And welcome back. Saints take the first set after trailing for much of that set, but they hold on 25-19. And look at some of the first half statistics. And the Saints blocks kind of jump out at you. 7 blocks in that first set to just 2 for the Bobcats. Saints hitting pretty well, up near 300, but it took them a while to get in the groove. The kills leaders for the Bobcats, it's Yates with 4, Ayers with 3, and for the Saints, Rachel Makovic and Jordan Berglund will have 4 apiece. Back out for the second set. And looks like we're going to see some of Molly Boyd in this set as she came out as a starter and is replaced initially by the libero. Molly Boyd did not play much at all yesterday. I think she got in briefly during the shorter match. But they're excited about what she brings to the middle. Tallest player on the team at 6'3". And there's a finish from Rachel. Picks up her 5th kill. And checking in is Brooke Singleton.
Serving for the Saints, number 4, Brooke Singleton.
Off the block and down. I believe that was Yates.
Serving for the Bobcats, number 22, Mackenzie Yates.
And that is in for an ace. Flagler pulled up and allowed that ball to hit, and it stayed in. Back set for Boyd, and she uses all of that length. The jump was a bit mistimed, but she reached up and was still able to hammer it down on that sharp angle.
Serving for the Saints, number 14, Kennedy Hunt.
Boyd, the freshman from Chicago. Lopez also out of the Chicago area. Lopez is a transfer from Kaiser, so she has a year of college under her belt. She hit very well last year at the NAIA school and took them to the national tournament.
Serving for the Bobcats, number 14, Madison Boswell.
Overpass by the Saints, kept alive somehow by Muff with the one hand. And then Makovic goes off speed. I'm not sure she intended to swing it like that. I think she did all she could, use that athleticism just to get a hand on the ball, and was able to do some topspin to go over the block. Joust, and a point for Flagler.
Rachel serving.
This one is in. Splitting the block that time.
Serving for the Bobcats, number 24, Maddie Carpenter.
Carpenter serving for the Bobcats. And Rachel Makovic again, well placed. Not a lot of pace on that, but the placement of the kill was outstanding. This is Edie Lamoureux serving. And an ace for Lamoureux. She's the best server on the team. Cameron Fenner is also in that discussion. Jordan Berglund winds up, and that one is out. Lamoureux has played very well at libero in these opening 2 weekends for the Saints. Last year, she played extensively, but was essentially the backup libero. She used a lot as a serving specialist. Carolina Garska, who started most of the matches last year that she was healthy for, is still sidelined. And the service error from Lamoureux.
Serving from the Bobcats, number 27, Michaela Ayers.
Garska is not even in uniform. Logan Garcia didn't get all of it. Now they go outside and Bowerson finishes.
Serving for the Saints, number 8, Cameron Finner.
Chance for the Bobcats to set it up. Ayers out of the back row. Good rally here. Neither team able to get a good swing on the ball, and Garcia finally does. Into the net, another point for Flagler. And the Saints are cruising here with a 6-point lead, and that gets the Bobcats to call timeout. Flagler leading 11-5 here in the second set, already up a set. Flagler Athletics would like to thank some of our corporate sponsors. St. Augustine Inn, Flagler College Athletics official hotel. Sonny's, local pitmasters since '68. We don't just serve barbecue, we are barbecue. Spartan Orthopedic Institute, sports medicine and robotic surgery. St. Augustine Marina for all your boating and fishing needs. St. Augustine Record, covering the ancient city in St. Johns County since 1894. St. John's Family Funeral Home and Crematory, services unique as life. Stellar Group, taking solutions further. Sunshine Realty, for all of your real estate needs. Taylor and Waldrop, St. Augustine lawyers backed by experience. And the McLeod Firm, Florida personal injury attorneys you can depend on. That one off the block and out for a side out Bobcats. So the timeout effective from head coach Nancy Wheeler, now in her 5th season. West Virginia Wesleyan out of Buckhannon, West Virginia, a school with about 1,400 students. They play in the Mountain East Conference. Coach Wheeler is also an associate athletic director at the school, previously the head coach at Penn State Fayette. And that's way long.
Serving for the Bobcats, number 4, Peyton Hefner.
Rachel a little off balance on that one. Off the block and down. Muff and Garcia teaming up.
Serving for the Saints, number 4, Brooke Singleton.
That's off the block and out of bounds for a point for Wesleyan.
Serving for the Bobcats, number 22, Mackenzie Yates.
That is Molly Boyd. You like Molly's offensive game. In addition to the size she brings to the middle hitter position. And an errant pass, and that went around the antenna. And Flagler in control here in the second set. And an ace from Kennedy Muff. That one got between Rebecca and Edie Lamoureux.
Serving for the Bobcats, number 14, Madison Boswell.
And that is an ace off the net cord and down. A bit unlucky for the Saints, but Madison Boswell will take it as she records an ace. Jordan Berglund.
Serving for the Saints, number 2, Rachel McCoven.
That one's out.
Point Flagler on the attack arrow. Rachel serving.
Out of the back row. That was Yates. Now Bowerson powers one. Kept alive. Boyd. Good point. So these two trading punches, and Flagler have a chance to set it up in system. Berglund missed. She had plenty of pace on that ball. The angle a little bit off. And a service error committed by Maddie Carpenter.
Serving for the Saints, number 16, Edie Lamoureux.
And an ace. Edie Lamoureux. That is the third ace of the game for the Saints. The Bobcats have 5. They've served it very well. Although they have also committed 5 service errors to 3 for Flagler. Muff for Garcia off the block.
Point Flagler on the kill by number 7, Logan Garcia.
Three kills in the match for Logan Garcia. Saints by 10. Bowerson, great up from the Bobcats. And a bump set. Rachel out of the back row. Berglund beats the block. And a timeout called by the Bobcats. This one's starting to get away from them, down 22-11. Flagler Athletics would like to thank more of our corporate sponsors. Thompson Baker, because it's your future. Taylor and Waldrop, St. Augustine Lawyers, backed by experience. UBS Financial, pursue what matters most to you for today, tomorrow, and generations to come. And Vested Metals, we are a customer-centric and solution-based metal supplier. The Saints 3 points away from taking this second set. They won the first one 25-19. Coming up at 3 o'clock, Shorter and Embry-Riddle. And then at 5, it's Lindenwood and West Virginia Wesleyan. And wrapping up the tournament at 7:30, Flagler and Embry-Riddle. That should be a great one. We'll stream them all here on the PBC Network. Bowerson off the bump set, and it's out. So a kill for Tori Bowerson. She's got 4. Saints now hitting .368 on the match to .047 for West Virginia Wesleyan. Well done. I believe that was Arce Reed.
Serving from the Bobcats, number 27.
And looks like Berglund is slow to get up after trying to chase that ball down. Arce Reed set it into an open spot at the back of the court. And Berglund appears to be okay. She'll stay in the match. Berglund, a freshman out of Pewaukee, Wisconsin. We're very excited about her and the live arm she has. Just another weapon for head coach Matt Affolter in his 8th season guiding the Saints. Favorites again in the PBC, and that's off the block and out. So Tori Bowerson has gotten it going offensively. Cameron Fenner checks in. It's set point for Flagler. Off the block, so it won't come easily, as that was Arce Reed.
Serving for the Bobcats, number 17, Anna Hohenhaus.
Bowerson goes off speed to win it for the Saints, 25-13, the final in set number 2. Flagler leads it 2-0. We'll step aside for a break. Be back with the third set coming up. And welcome back, everyone. Glad to have you with us here on the PBC Network. Flagler leads at 2-0, trying to close out West Virginia Wesleyan. As we look at some of the stats thus far, Saints hitting it very well, 390 to just 075 for the Bobcats. West Virginia Wesleyan has served it well with those 5 aces, but they've also committed 5 service errors, and the blocks heavily favor Flagler. The defense has been very good all weekend, and we're seeing it again with 9 blocks to just 2 for the Bobcats. Flagler looks to close it out, and Wesleyan still looking for its first set win of the weekend. We'll try to prolong the match here. Wesleyan brought a big roster, 19 players on its roster. looks like Lopez will get the start when it's her turn in the rotation. For now, it's Lamro in the libero role. Also on the floor for the Saints, Berglund, Muff, Bowerson, Rebecca Makovic, and Logan Garcia. So Rachel starts the second set on the bench. Kind of interesting. The kill leaders for the Bobcats, Yates has 6, and 4 others have 3 apiece. Rachel Makovic and Jordan Berglund leading the way for Flagler with 7 apiece, 6 for Bowerson. Saints start off with the point. Lamro will continue at the service line. That one is in. Lamro pulled back from it.
Serving for the Bobcats, number 22, Mackenzie Yates.
Bowerson powers one, and that's good for her 7th kill of the match.
Serving for the Saints, number 6, Rebecca Makovic.
Talked about all the weapons that Coach Affolter has at his disposal in terms of the attack, and that is a service error by Rebecca Makovic.
Serving for the Bobcats,
you got Rachel and Rebecca. Rebecca last year started on the right side, switched to the left side when Rachel went down with injury just 7 matches into the season. And then there's Logan Garcia in the middle. And she's joined now by the freshman Lopez and Boyd in the middle. But Garcia is certainly the veteran, proven performer, led the entire conference last year in hitting percentage. Bowerson is another veteran, another junior who can really get it going when she's hot. And then there's the freshman Jordan Berglund, who might have the liveliest arm on the team, although still looking for consistency here at the college level. And I think that'll come the more playing time she gets, but at times it's hard to find your way onto the court. Maybe the best hitter is Rachel Makovic, and she's on the bench right now. Lopez checks in, so is Cameron Fenner. Fenner will serve.
Serving for the Saints, number 8, Cameron Fenner.
And that's into the antenna.
Flagler on the attack error. Fenner serving.
And while we're talking attack, don't forget about Kennedy Muff. The setter loves her chances to attack. Not always the point guard, sometimes the scorer. Berglund off the block and out.
Flagler on the kill by number 13, Jordan Berglund. Fenner serving.
Muff was 5th on the team last year with 104 kills, and that's out of the setter position. Also 3rd in digs. Earned Setter of the Year honors in the PBC as the Saints won yet another regular season title. That's 4 regular season titles in the last 5 years, and also 4 NCAA appearances in the last 6 seasons. There was not an NCAA tournament last year. Flagler most likely would have been an at-large team after they lost in the tournament finals to Augusta in 5. Lopez. Point extended and then airs into the net.
Finner serving.
That's a big finish. Arce Reed,
Serving for the Bobcats, number 27,
sophomore from New Carrollton, Maryland. Bad pass by the Saints. That serve was deceptively good. It was kind of a sinker type action, and the Saints did not get a good pass on it. Berglund rips it. And that's what we talked about, that live arm. When she's able to lean into it and really wind up, you see the sheer power from Jordan Berglund. That one's out, and it was not touched. And an ace from Kennedy Muff.
Flagler on the ace by number 14, Kennedy Muff. Muff serving.
Back set for Rebecca off the right side. And Berglund's there to stuff it home. Timeout called by West Virginia Wesleyan, down 12-5 in this third set, as the Saints are trying to close out a sweep here at home. And welcome back to St. Augustine. Glad to have you with us from Flagler Gymnasium in the ancient city. The Flagler Saints Classic. 2 days, 4 matches, or 5 matches a day. 4 matches total for each team over the weekend. Kennedy Muff waits to serve. And it's a service error for Muff out of the timeout. Bobcats back within 6. Lopez could not beat the block. She did not get a good swing on it. That ball a little tight to the net for her. And as she tried to punch it over, the block was right there. Berglund. Chance for the Bobcats. Rebecca from the left side. Ayers couldn't handle it.
Number 6, Rebecca Kovic. Serving for the Saints, number 13, Jordan Berglund.
That is out, and it was not touched by Flagler.
Berglund serving.
That one into the net. No block required on the attack error from Boswell. That is out.
On the attack error. Berglund serving.
Off the block, Tori Bowerson. Interesting, we have not seen Rachel Makovic at all, who has 7 kills and just 11 total attacks, hitting .636. She has not played at all in this third set. I'm not sure if Coach Affolter is just going with a hot hand right now, giving her a breather. That is down for the kill, off the block. Berglund too strong that time. Airmailed it out. And now checking in for the Saints is number 10, Jordan Norwood, another freshman from Friendswood, Texas. They're high on her as a right side. And they'll get her involved right away. That lefty gets a kill on her first attempt.
Serving for the Saints, number 16, Edie Leverow.
Off the block and out. And it's a kill for Mackenzie Yates. Yates up to 7 kills. She's leading the way for the Bobcats, and she'll have the serve. Norwood again. Rebecca Makovic comes in to serve for Norwood. A nice debut for the freshman. Bit of a different look with that southpaw attack. Off the block and down. Ayers with the big finish.
Serving for the Bobcats, number 14, Madison Boswell.
Muff jousted at the net, and Ayers beat her that time. Berglund couldn't handle it. Might have gotten tangled up with Lamoureux, but it's an ace for Boswell. Garcia, and that one's down. Singleton back in to serve. Bowerson gets a breather. And that's into the net.
Second for the Bobcats, number 24, Maddie Carpenter.
Ayers tries to angle it. Now Berglund missed. And another error by the Saints. That one is in, another ace. Bobcats are playing well here, trying to force a third or a fourth set. Maddie Carpenter picks up another ace. Wesleyan within 5. And again, out of system. It's a free ball for the Bobcats. And into the block and down. Berglund got that one.
Serving for the Saints, number 8, Cameron Fenner.
Berglund, yes. Another big swing from the freshman. And now Berglund leads everyone with 11 kills. Now the back row, it's Rebecca. Muff dumps it. And side out for Wesleyan.
Serving for the Bobcats, number 27, Michelle Ayers.
Lopez with authority on the slide attack. And it is match point.
Serving for the Saints, number 14, Kennedy Muff.
Chance to end it right here. And the Bobcats will stave off the loss for at least one more point.
Serving for the Bobcats, number 17, Ellen Bowenhouse.
Rebecca, that will do it. Saints win in straight sets. Final in set number 3, 25-18. So the score reads like this: 25-19, 25-13, and 25-18. Bobcats were tough in that opening set, but Flagler gets their act together, and they have won 3 straight here at their own Flagler Saints tournament. Well, for Sadie Reese and our friends in sports information, John Jordan and Cooper Hayes, I'm Dave Winnett. Thanks for joining us, everybody. We'll be back to bring you Flagler at 7:30, but every match will be streamed here on the PBC network. Flagler wins it in